I am Shweta. I am going to discuss you some questions related to the topic natural resources. In this lesson, there are the many questions, so let's start. First question, match the items given the column A correctly with those given in column B. First of all, I read the questions thoroughly. Under column A, the first point, resources, second, windmill, third, plants and trees, fourth, a vehicle, 5, rocks and minerals. Column B, under column B, a renewable source of energy, B, human-made resource, C, a biotic resource, D, utility, and E, biotic resource. So first, the resource will be matched with utility because a thing becomes resource when it is can be totally utilized. Windmill with a renewable source of energy because it can be renewed. Plants and trees are biotic resources because they are living. A vehicle is human made resource because the human create it. Rocks and minerals are abiotic resources because they are non-living. After that, there are total 7 questions in this slide, 5 questions, and the rest are in another slide. So the first question, give a few examples of man-made resources and natural resources. Example of man-made resources. So first of all, you have to know what is called man-made resources. Human use natural resources to make something new that provides utility and benefit to our lives. These are called man-made resources. Example of man-made resources, building, machinery, vehicles, bridges, roads, etc. Next, example of natural resources. The natural resources, we can divide natural resources into two: biotic and abiotic, and renewable and non-renewable resources. Under biotic and abiotic, human, animals, plants, etc. are biotic because they are living. Metal, rocks and stones are abiotic because they are non-living. Renewable and non-renewable. Sunlight, wind, water, forest are renewable, and fossil fuel and minerals are non-renewable because they are limited in source. Question 2. Are human beings resources? Give reason for your answer. Human is only resource that metamorphose natural resources into man-made resources through skill and knowledge and labor. Humans utilize natural and man-made products according to their needs. Hence, these things become valuable. So I think it is clear to you. Question number C. Which thing does the use of resources depend upon? So the use of resources depend on 4 factors. First, technology, second, level of visibility, C, their knowledge, and D, the needs of people. I want to draw attention of the students to the point level of visibility. Level of visibility means how easily and how quickly our resources can be used. Next, D. What can we do to conserve resources? If we use resources wisely without damaging environment and keep in mind the need of future generation, which is called sustainable development, we can easily conserve resources. E. Geographical Survey of India discovers Sonbhadra gold mine in Uttar Pradesh, but it refuses to access it because of conservation in future generation. So can you consider it now as a resource? Give reason for your answer. Although the Sonbhadra gold mine in Uttar Pradesh is discovered, yet it does not start production, so it doesn't become resources. Question number F and G are the right two differences between biotic and abiotic resources. The biotic resources: living organism Example, plants and animals. Abiotic resources are non-living chemical elements. Example, rock, stone and minerals. Second, biotic resources are obtained from biosphere reserve and abiotic resources are obtained from ecosystem. Here, I also want to draw attention of the students in an important factor. Some students are totally confused whether they can say biotic resources as renewable or abiotic resources as non-renewable. I want to say you these are totally wrong. Biotic and abiotic resources are totally different from renewable and non-renewable resources. On the basis of their origin, the natural resources can be divided into two, biotic and abiotic resources, and on the basis of renewability, the natural resources can be divided into two, renewable and non-renewable resources. So biotic and abiotic resources are totally different from renewable and non-renewable resources. So I think you can understand what I say. Question number G. Question number G, what you say? How does the increasing population affect on sustainable development? Yes, the demand of resources are increasing according to growth of population. So if rate of consumption is faster than regeneration of resources, it is hardly to regenerate as quickly as needed. So sustainable development is not maintained. So it can easily say if the increasing population affects badly on sustainable development. So now there are 10 MCQ. First one, which is non-abiotic resource? Options are precipitation, type of soil, oxygen content and bacteria. The precipitation will be the right answer. The type of soil contains biotic and abiotic resources both. Oxygen content, yes, it is living organism and bacteria too is a living organism. Next, which has aesthetic value? An iron made hammer, a plastic bottle, a mind-blowing painting, a gold ring. A mind-blowing painting has aesthetic value. Which is abiotic resources? Options, mineral, herbs, apple and cardamom. Minerals is abiotic resources. Here, a question. Apples and cardamoms are also a non-living thing. But can I say apples and cardamoms are abiotic resources? No, because they are taken from living organism. Question number 4. Why are fossil fuel considered non-renewable resources if they are still forming beneath the surface today? Options. They are being formed as a type of methane which we cannot use. B. They are being formed too far beneath the surface. C. The fossil fuels are being broken down by a natural process. D. We are depleting the fossil fuels much faster than they can form. So D will be the correct answer. G. Question number G. Geothermal power is a dash energy resource. A. Renewable energy resource, non-renewable energy resource, fossil fuel and forever fuel. The correct answer, renewable energy resource. 6. Corn is renewable energy resource, non-renewable energy resource, fossil fuel and forever fuel. Renewable energy resource. Go to the next one. Air, water, trees, rocks, minerals, soil, coal, and oil are all example of which type of resources? Options are renewable resources, non-renewable resources, natural resources, inexhaustibility resources. So here the air, water, trees, rock, minerals, soil, coal, and oil all are mixed up. So renewable resource and non-renewable resources are mixed up, but they are all natural resources. Go to the next one. Which of this is a practice that sustains and conserves natural resources? Option A, leaving the TV on all day, leaving the TV on all day. Oh, that is repeated. Filling the bathtub to the top, recycling cans and burning newspaper. We all know about it. 9. The quality and quantity of uranium deposit in Ladakh is hardly known for us. So it is actual resources, renewable resources, potential resources, human-made resources. It is potential resources. So what is called potential resources? Potential resources are resources which exist in a region which can be used in the future. Question number 10. Economic development of a region depends on skill of human resource, human-made resource, potential and actual resource, strength and density of population. The first one will be the correct answer. Skill and human resource. So the lesson is over. Let's finish it. I hope the student you can understand what I say throughout the video, and I also hope I am able to give you a clear concept about natural resources. Thank you.